as we welcome you to the last game of the AMNA Championships for Day 3. It's the reserves and 23 game. It's actually two under-23 sides. It's Queensland 23s taking on the Victorian 23s. Michael Van Dorset in commentary with James Robbo Robinson. I'll give you the full name first off, Robbo, and when we get stuck into the nicknames. Mate, great to have you with us on court too. This is going to be an absolute thriller between these two sides.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Michael. Victoria definitely have had a great start to the Nationals. They beat Tassie reserves by 19, beat WA reserves by 27, and Queensland also with a strong start, only going down to Fiji was their first loss by 6 goals today.
And it was they were down by 6 goals at quarter time, and they were down by 6 goals at the end.
And here's just a breaking call on Victoria just to open up the start of this game.
Just to make things interesting. It didn't go unnoticed by the Queensland bench either, just quietly.
And we'll take you off through the starting sevens for Queensland. Goal shooter, we've got Attaway. Goal attack, Armstrong. Wing attack, Holcroft. Centre, Statten. Wing defence, Laverty. Goal defence, Derrick. Goalkeeper, Falau. For Victoria, goal shooter, we've got Morrissey. Goal attack, Whiteacre. Wing attack, Lefebvre. Centre, Brody. Wing defence, Colifella. Goal defence, King. Goalkeeper, Dukas.
As we see King get a nice little tip and then the opportunity. Colifella. Obstruction called there on the goal attack there of Armstrong. The Vicks working their way through, and Morrissey with the opportunity and gets it to go.
He's a very strong target in there, Morrissey, for these Vic 23s.
I'll be honest with you, I can't believe he's still in the 23 category because he is a tall fellow.
Absolutely, not wrong.
We're going to take this back to the transverse line. They're working their way through again. Lefebvre.
And it's
Whiteacre to Morrissey.
Open. Beautiful quick ball movement, and gets the ball to drop with the roll around the ring there.
Morrissey shooting at 90% in the tournament thus far. 54 from 60 that's a huge contact on Lafferty. From Lafferty on Lefebvre.
And here we can see Morrissey with a very high setup initially at the top of the goal circle, looking on the screen on Whiteacre.
Whiteacre, one of the Kelpies from the Fast Five late last year, early this year.
Yeah, and what great experience for him, working his way up to that high level. It's a great pathway for Victoria where they've got so many junior players getting that great experience.
There's Derrick. He's able to get this one. He's worked out to Holcroft. Armstrong, off balance, was able to find his teammate there, though, in the centre in Statten. Attaway comes in a little bit closer and gets his first goal on the board for this one. Attaway, one of the sharpshooters in the competition. 101 goals for the first 3 games from 128 attempts as our scorers get their first touch on the board.
Yeah, and Queensland definitely put on some good margins earlier on through the start of their Nationals. They beat ACT reserves by 35 goals and also beat WA by 11.
Yeah, they're putting some margin, they're putting some scores on the board. It's Falau trying to work this one out. Morrissey was able to hold the hot potato. Just shakes the hands. So there was a quick fire start here from the Vicks, even though they gave away the centre pass at the start. Holcroft on circle's edge, pass back to Statten. Armstrong turns and faces again.
And that's a great hold inside there by Attaway. Unable to finish that first shot.
As there's a contact call through that passage of play against Armstrong. The Vicks. Queensland doing really well to hold them here, the Suns.
Yeah, definitely great court coverage by Queensland, making this tough for Victoria to drive through the court. Colifella called for the footwork on that take.
Not happy with it, but the umpire saw it. 9 times out of 10, you don't see your own mistakes.
And here is Lefebvre with a great intercept, and Victoria streaming down the court.
Great work by Brody on circle's edge, a reset from Whiteacre, and he'll hit that one from mid-range. Can he get it to go? No. But I tell you what, when you got Morrissey standing there 2 feet over the top of Falau, it's going to be a nice rebound at least anyway.
Yeah, it definitely takes the edge off when you miss those shots, when you've got such a strong rebounder there to back you up. Beautiful roll there by Lefebvre. Ball up. Tough one for Morrissey, but it does find him.
Lefebvre, I'll tell you what, the no-looker there too.
Yeah, maybe recognising that the ball didn't quite come out of his hands the way he would have liked it, but still getting through.
Sometimes you don't have to worry about it and just go with the result, don't you?
That's all that counts in the end. The ball goes high into Attaway. It's Brown making it hard for him. Getting the contact on the body.
He's able to get it to go. 2-6 to score. Oh, Whiteacre brought that in like no one was watching, and then Morrissey over the top. I thought that was through to the defender there in Derek for Queensland. Whiteacre was able to hold on to it. Very scrambly, attacking third for Queensland at the moment. Both sides running into each other very quickly.
And it's definitely a little bit of a change to the defensive style now, having Brown in goalkeeper, very active on the goalers.
Armstrong able to get his first goal of the evening. Feels weird to say, but it has been evening. It's been a long day. Oh, great work there from Statten. Got a nice little tip in front of Lefebvre. We're going to see time called here.
Yeah, that ball is definitely rolling far away from us.
Come
across
back.
the second court now. It looks like it's moving in slow motion and has come to a halt now.
Almost as quickly as what Whiteacre's chasing after it, isn't he?
It's been a pretty high intensity start to this match, so players can just have a quick breather now.
It's balls back there as Lefebvre will start us off again. Oh, Falau admonishes himself for that one. Morrissey misses though. Queensland down the outer side. Attaway from range gets it to go. That is a pure shot.
Yeah, great to see him have the confidence to be able to turn around. I was wondering if he was going to try and find a mid-quarter to offload the ball, but always great to see your goalers putting up those strong mid-range shots.
It's Holcroft again. Lob over to Attaway, and Attaway gets two in a row. I reckon that's three in a row actually for Queensland. 5-7, it's back. Great.
Lefebvre was ready on that second phase drive into pocket. Another no-look here, finding Morrissey inside.
Statten trying to get information from the bench about how to stop Lefebvre from getting the ball on the centre pass. That one pops over the top.
Yeah, it's fortunate that Colafella couldn't extend for it, but there is Brown getting the front position. Ball goes out of court.
Queensland trying to find a way through. Armstrong at the top of the circle. Attaway just leading nicely. He's got that back hold going really well, isn't he?
It's a very strong hold, and I absolutely loves his presenting that target hand to his mid-quarters where he wants the ball. Lefebvre getting very comfortable with his drive into the pocket and then straight into Morrissey again.
It's just the same play that they seem to be running. Go to Whiteacre out to Lefebvre into Morrissey.
Yeah, we probably don't want them to get too complacent in running that same structure over and over, but however, if it is working...
if it broke, why fix it?
High ball there going into Armstrong in the backspace.
Armstrong. As we're seeing a quick change there. Morton coming on. Jack Morton in the centre for Queensland. As Statten seeking some further clarification from the bench. And I like this about the rolling subs. You actually get the opportunity to do this. Bring someone off, get some information, and then go again.
And this is Keisha now in wing attack for Victoria. Whiteacre with a much longer shot. Ball just deflecting off the rim there, going out of bounds. Queensland being instructed to find a body and then making their drives, opting for a long ball there, finding Holcroft. Armstrong throwing it up for Attaway. Called for the contact as he pushed off, moving into the backspace. Great defence by Dukas, who's come back on court into the goalkeeper. High ball up to Keisha. into Whiteacre now, resetting to Colafella. Great control here by the Vicks. Brody, circle edge. Morrissey not able to establish the early position here, but still working around the defence.
Whiteacre resets really nicely with a good cut to the corner. So the Vicks obviously saw something in that defensive end that they didn't really like, because the quick change seems to have paid dividends a little bit.
Yeah, a few quick rotations, absolutely. Dukas extending up high, getting the contact. And Attaway able to pull that one in with the arms wrapped around the pole. The Queensland bench love to see it.
Victorians thought they were using the pole to help out there, which is illegal. Whiteacre
getting around Laverty, making it difficult for his entry into the circle.
Gets it to go. The penalty's been advanced. Morton for a break. Laverty takes a break and Teatea comes in for Queensland. As they're just trying to make their way through. Nice little touch there from Brody. Keisha almost overextends. And that's a good defensive work there by Teatea early on.
Yeah, what a great move for the confidence. Just entering the court and great hands over pressure there, Teatea. Two Victorian defenders watching that ball go into the pocket, wondering if they're going to jump for it. Here's Attaway. Another big shot. Ooh. And it's King that gets up high for that rebound.
Touch both sides of the iron there from Attaway. King. Whiteacre working through Colafella. Brody. They got an option.
And Whiteacre here is in the backspace.
Oh. Just turns feeder, doesn't he? When you got someone as tall as Morrissey in there.
Yeah, very good recognition that the defender allowed him to have that easy pass into Morrissey.
Flowers a big enough body, but Morrissey's just been too settled in his role.
Yeah, and the Vicks just pushing their margin up to 5 now, leading 13-8. And King getting in front.
Brody just wanting the team to calm it down a little bit. He's working his way through. Morrissey drags this one in and puts another one through.
And here we've had White coming on for Queensland in wing attack.
Tell you what, it's almost a full-time job trying to keep up with the changes at the moment.
There's a couple of changes, getting fresh legs on early on. It's just 2 minutes 46 left on the clock in this first quarter.
I was going to say, this has been the first quarter. Morrissey steps up and just lays it in nicely. Banked off the glass. If you want a basketball term for that one. Armstrong, White. Morton, this is where they've been struggling. Great work, though, by Attaway. He gets it to go. Much to the frustration of Dukas. Morrissey this time can't bring it in.
Whiteacre straight into defence, intercepting that first ball inbounds for Queensland.
And gets a high five as well.
Ball into the pocket. There was Dukas coming out for it, but it was Brody that got the intercept. Could have been either one of them taking it.
Dukas is loving it too behind play. Just a massive smile talking to his bench. Great work.
There was Teatea on the cross-court ball. But it is White called for the contact as they were chasing it. The closing speed of Teatea is remarkable.
Something that they need to watch out for, the Vicks, I think, in a lot of ways too, is Morrissey again puts this one over the top.
And here was just a replay ball called on Brody. Couldn't take control of the ball once he was established in the centre circle there.
As Brody gets contact on Morton. They're trying to work the way through. King can't. Asked for a new ball. Going to be coming back soon. It's Attaway. He's able to get this one. As we hold time and rotate balls. 46 seconds left in the quarter. Could have waited until the quarter time, surely.
They're working hard, these players, that's for sure.
I was going to say, the sweaty players out there. As that doesn't go from Attaway, but he's going to get another opportunity. Well held there by Armstrong in the front position. Attaway gets it to go. Brody works it out. He's got 19 seconds left. Whiteacre flicks it over the top to Morrissey.
And a high five.
Just gets it to go.
High five between Whiteacre and Brody. Brody being recognised by strong drive, drawing the defenders. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
So penalty's been advanced by the look of it. And that'll be quarter time here in this reserves in 23 clash. Robbo, it's been a fascinating first quarter of action. We might take a quick break, come back with second quarter on the other side.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download today.
Sally is your local netball administrator. She receives daily messages from her umpires on her phone and Facebook. Mary just messaged, and Craig, Sam and Jane. Struggling with managing umpire rosters like Sally? The Time Umpire software allows you to take control.au.
Hi, I'm Paul, General Manager at Strapdoor. Here at Strapdoor, we're committed to providing high-quality sports tapes that keep up with the demands of athletes around Australia without breaking the bank. Every roll of tape we produce meets stringent quality standards, ensuring all athletes can perform at their best with reliable support and peak flexibility. And because we believe in the value of our products, we're offering an exclusive 30% discount offer for sporting clubs. It's the perfect time to experience the difference Strapdoor can make. Follow us on our socials for the latest offers and updates. We're here to support all athletes and clubs' journeys. Join our community and elevate your game.
As we welcome you back to Court 2 here at the State Netball and Hockey Centre, or Melbourne Sports Centres here in Parkville. One or the other will go with either or. It is the Vics taking on Queensland. It's reserves and 23s competition of the AMNA Championships. Michael Van Dorsa and James Robbo Robinson. And Robbo, it's been a frenetic opening quarter that sees Victoria lead by 7 goals.
Yeah, that's right. We saw Dan King with a very high work rate and defence up the court to start this one for Vics. Brody going for another hand on it, unable to get that. Ball up to Attaway.
We've got a change for Queensland, at least in the goal attack section. We'll have a little check, and it is Battersby. that's come on at goal attack. It helps when he turns around and tells us. So thanks very much. There's a good work there for the defence. But Queensland with 2 early goals to start off the second quarter.
Yeah, and we've got Ladd on court in the Queensland goal defence position. Ball goes up again for Morrissey.
Wrong arm, Red. Wrong arm.
And changing goalkeeper as well for Queensland. There's a nice little split there from Battersby. Back, fade away, only collects iron. And Morton was able to collect. Don't want to shoot though, does Battersby. Passes off to Attaway. Attaway can't bring it in. Dukas trying to work his way into it. Attaway with a nice high one. Airballed. Battersby there. The Vics getting very disappointed with their defensive work, with the rebounding. And again, this has turned into a bit of a scrap. And Brown with Dukas. Vics are away after all that. Great work there for Queensland. Although just thrown away. Just trying to confirm who that goalkeeper is.
That's
Derek.
Derek, yes. And well done by Ladd there, getting up for the ball. Possession in his favour. Morrissey making it tough for them to see over the top of him. High ball goes up. White to steady it for Queensland.
Inauspicious start for this second quarter. What do you reckon, Robbo?
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, not able to finish some of the opportunities for Queensland in this one. Look forward to seeing them work the ball through. Just being instructed by the coach to let the ball go. Now getting circle edge in the pocket with the drop ball, but it's Dukas able to work it around and pull it in.
We've had 5 missed opportunities in the first 4 minutes of play here. There's Vicks on circle edge, Whiteacre to just compose and try and get that one. Didn't go, well, wasn't able to. Kasia got the rebound. Whiteacre from closer in.
Make sure that he doesn't miss that one.
Must admit, absolutely unbelievable to see 5 misses at this sort of level. Must be the intensity the game's being played. King, Brody, and Kasia. Gee, some of the ball movement's been, you blink and you miss it.
Yeah, it's pinging around very quickly, that's for sure. And that's Ladd being able to follow that one up. Looking up court, he'll come back for the obstruction on Morrissey.
The Ladd. White's involved there. He'll get this at the transverse line. Ball a little bit too far. Was over a third, in fact. So Victoria working their way through. Colafella. No, it's actually Brown, sorry, in wing defence. Get my information right, Michael. And the Vics get another one. So they restore 21-13 the score.
Morton stepping on there and Brown able to get the deflection, but it stays in the possession of Queensland.
Clever hold there from Battersby.
And looking to find Attaway stepping around there, but couldn't. Tough take there. Contact by Dukas.
That one just didn't want to go. Just to ice that away a little bit, hey? As the umpire holds time to get the goal shooter bib back on.
Another quick little breather for the players.
King mistimes his jump. Bigs go again. 7-goal spread. Brown, Brody, King. Second phase play. contact on White.
Whiteacre very quick to move that ball onto Keisha into the pocket. Beautiful setup and play there by Whiteacre.
The Vic's sweeping ball movement's been a feature, hasn't it?
And yeah, Queensland just a little bit untidy on that centre pass receive. Getting the ball through now. King called for the obstruction.
Battersby gets it to go. Good lead off the back transverse line. Morrissey pulls it in from Whiteacre.
Tough defence here from King in particular over the line for that centre pass. Up to Morton. Attaway holding very strong. And here he is again.
King.
Dukas again getting in the front of it. Great defence by the Vics. Cross court to Brody. It's the pocket of Keisha and up to Whiteacre. Will he pass it or shoot it? Confident in the shot. Straight through.
Just the walk in to thank you very much.
As calm as ever.
Yeah. As Battersby comes off, Armstrong's back on for Queensland.
And here's Morrissey with a strong target. Derek unable to affect it.
We're going to see the benches start to clear a bit. A triple change coming for Victoria by the look of it as well. Got to ask a question about the Velcro on the bibs.
Some of these, you think.
There's some other way that we could do this. Is Attaway almost with no bib on.
And this is Lefebvre coming into the centre for Victoria now, taking the centre pass.
Dukas comes off as Morrissey gets another one. Colafello goes into goal keep.
And it's Morrissey who's just come off for goal shooter, and it's Varland going into goal shooter for Victoria. Queensland spreading the court well. Attaway through the middle. Staten in the pocket. Flick it up to Attaway, using the body to clear Colafello.
Questions being asked to see whether that was in the back. The umpire's got better view than what we have. Lefebvre across. Great work there in defence.
That was Ladd getting up for that one. Ball just being pushed out for Attaway. Looks like he's within range. Putting up a long shot though. Colafello with the rebound. Looking long to King. Ball just slipping out of the hands for Lefebvre. Still in possession for Vics. Both Queensland defenders out of play now.
TT is back in and at centre for Queensland.
Vic's just pushing this margin out to 10, 27 to 17. Tia with the ball up. I think his intention was Attaway, but it was Armstrong able to pull it in. Tough one to pull in. Attaway during the contact.
Been shooting the lights out, Attaway. As we mentioned, he's already broken the 100 for the tournament. 101 from 128, 79%. Good numbers, although he probably want to be getting a few more. That scrappy little patch early on didn't help the stats. Lefebvre on circle edge. They find a way through to Varland. And he gets it to go. Tia. Contact, obstruction.
Whiteacre disagreeing with that one, but it's Tia quick to move on with it. unable to pull that ball in from Ladd. Ball goes out over the sideline.
Wasn't the greatest of deliveries from Ladd, was it?
It was quite low. Very difficult to pull those in, especially when you're on the move. Big take there from Colabella.
See the floor just move on that one from Colabella. Whiteacre, Cashier.
And Varland providing a strong target. Held that space well.
So Whiteacre again taking his time to go and get the ball. It'll be a mid-ranger. Gets that beautifully.
What a release off the hands. Did not look like missing that one.
Not at all.
Oh, Derek working around. Called for the contact.
Just a nice high arc on Whiteacre's shot. He's been shooting at 81%, 35 from 43 coming into the game in this tournament. Varland 21 from 30, and he's got 3 to go on that one. So,
yeah, Varland looking very comfortable in this goal shooter position, providing a great option target. Very different play style in his holds to Morrissey. But although it did get called for the push-off on that hold, probably unnecessary because he had quite a lot of space behind him. And now Keisha just called up on this contact.
Now Varland obstructed too, so Queensland can go if they go quickly.
Armstrong driving hard on that goal line, but Colafella not allowing it to go through. Called on the replay. Unable to pull it in cleanly. Attaway appealing to the umpire. Not getting the whistle to go for him. Oh, and Tia. Great display of athleticism with the 2 hands up to the ball. Pressure, turning to post. Lefebvre up to Varland, but ball given on the wrong side of him or he wasn't ready. And Derek with a long release, picked up by King.
Just some silly passes at the moment.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate in defence in particular when you have such high work rate and finally get that intercept you've been working so hard for to give it back.
Whiteacre gets that to go from range as well. Especially when you got Morrissey off at the moment as well. Queensland should be making hay while the sun shines effectively because he's off. He's such a big focal point for Victoria. They should be trying to see what they can do and try and get their play working and defenders into the game a fair bit.
And here's Attaway presenting well. Finishes it off.
So the Vics go through again. Varland came out trying to find it. Keisha, Lefebvre, a reset there from Whiteacre. It's hitting nothing but net. We're swishing beautifully for Will.
Morton to Tia. Looking straight away for Attaway, but the ball goes sailing over his head as Attaway was driving forwards towards him. Bit of a misread on that connection.
What do you think of the passing in that regard? Just a nice quick work.
Yeah, Queensland looked to have a great setup in that centre court. However, Victoria able to look up over it for the long ball. Lefebvre off balance here, throwing it up for Varland. Able to draw the contact on Derek. Tough one for him. We're down to just about 15 seconds left on the clock as Queensland take this centre pass.
So 19:35 as we head into the last few moments of this quarter of the first half. Attaway brings it back in. They've been able to hold on to it. Victoria, will they get it to go? There's Whiteacre. It won't count, but threw it up anyway. 35-19 in the first half of action for this reserves in 23. You're watching it live from Parkville. We'll be back with second half action on the other side.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. App today.
Sally is your local netball administrator. She receives daily messages from her umpires on her phone and Facebook. Mary just messaged, and Craig, Sam and Jane. Struggling with managing umpire rosters like Sally? The Time Umpire software allows you to .com.au.
Welcome to TLC Health Clubs. With gym equipment of the highest quality, exhilarating workouts and world-class coaching, we'll help you reach your fitness goals. There's also a pool and sauna for whenever you want to dive in or sweat it out. Join today and live your best life with TLC.
As we welcome you back to this 23 reserves of 23's grand final. No, we're too early in that regard. It's reserves of 23's game between Queensland and Victoria. It is both the 23's, and it is the AMNA Championships live from Parkville in Melbourne. Michael Van Dorset, James Robbo Robinson. And Robbo, it's been a fantastic game of netball, to be perfectly honest. And Victoria, just a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, absolutely, and it showed as they were able to put a little bit more of a margin up on the scoreboard in that second quarter. It's interesting, we've seen such strong targets and goal shooter for both teams. We've seen Attaway put in 15 goals and Morrissey putting up 20. Of course, we've got Varland on court now at the moment, so he's dropped just 2 goals in. And then now we've got McLeish, so new combination for Victoria, and there was Armstrong putting it through for Queensland.
So McLeish, 16 from 31 for the tournament thus far. Probably I'm going to say, it's not going to sound good, but the worst of the shooters. It's at 52%.
And already just 1 minute into this quarter, we've got a change in goal attack for Queensland. Batterby going into goal attack there. Armstrong coming off.
It's what they changed a little bit earlier as well. But 37-20, that's going to be a missed pass. And the scorers get another touch as well as they're working their way through. Varland works in with Keisha, who's in at centre.
McLeish now trying to work around that front position, so they're making it tough for him. Call for the contact though. Ball just dribbling out. Brody, top of the circle. Straight into Varland.
Just a couple of changes as well for Victoria. With Brown back on at goal defence as well. As that ball's overshot the runway. Just the clogging up the Victoria of the space that they've got to try and do. Here, Ladd with White.
Ball goes up. Tough one for Batterby to chase down. Up to Varland.
And it'll go.
Big jump by Colafella, but ball still drops through. Morton turning around. Driving on, but Dukas hard on him. Contact from behind. And here he is, such a strong target in Attaway.
And again, gets it to go.
Attaway coming off court now for Queensland. It'll be Armstrong moving into goal shooter now.
Really testing the different combinations out, aren't they, Queensland? Throwing the magnets around. It's Bilau's back on at goalkeeper as well.
McLeish opting to find Keisha on the inbounds. Brody at the top. Great ball into McLeish.
That triangle worked very nicely there, didn't it?
Yeah, fantastic. Great to see them letting the ball work for them.
I wonder if that was a tactical decision with all the different changes that we've seen early in this third quarter.
Yeah, you're right, Michael. Quite a few rotations, that's for sure.
Battersby nicely under the ring, gets that to go. Must admit, it is one good thing I do enjoy about the rolling subs.
Queensland almost able to pull it in. Resetting back to Colafella. Brody finding himself very high up the court.
Got to ask you, Robbo, what do you think of the shoes? You got white shoes that are very blue. You've got almost like basketball shoes on Colafella as well. There's some different styles, aren't there, out there?
They could definitely become a little bit more of a statement, I think, of the game. I've seen some fluoros, various colours around so far the courts.
Varland has to go and get this one after a missed pass. McLeish zigs in all the way through. Nice back cut, gets it to go. Started strongly is Brody McLeish. Quite a statement piece, isn't it? The shoe for the, and also maybe the leg compression sock as well. A couple of those going around.
Hopefully that compression helps to reduce the fatigue, because it's a lot of running for these players throughout the week.
Very much so. As White's been told to go hard for 2 minutes. And he'll obviously come and take a break.
And called for the footwork there was Armstrong.
Yeah, righto. Dukas, Colafella, great pass to Brown. Oh, that was lucky.
It was not clean on his take. No step called though.
Must have got it away just in the nick of time.
Bounce
McLeish.
pass.
Oh.
Tough one for Valand to pull in, but draws the contact on Flower. And McLeish not able to finish it. Couldn't get the rebound either.
Well,
Here we have Morton presenting as an option up the court. White to Staton.
Oh, Armstrong, a bit between the legs, did he?
Nice flare on that pass there. Gets the shot.
A nice little reverse.
Trick play. We've got Laverty coming on court for Queensland in wing defence.
Don't know if they should have made that change there when they did.
It's always a bit tough when you've got the sub and you rush straight into action.
Yeah, just on the centre pass. I don't think it was probably the right timing. They probably could have seen the centre pass off and then gone the next one if they needed to. McLeish. He takes too much iron on that one. Laverty gets possession. Or contact called on Brody. They're working their way down the commentary wing. Laverty for a footwork. There's Brown. Will pick this one up. Acacia operating within a phone booth. Turns and faces. That's not the greatest of passes.
The lad gets up for it, but a footwork call on the take. Laverty, Valand there, plenty of time on the take. Rotates out of the way, allowing McLeish to step forward. A little bit of inaccurate shooting here by Victoria.
We're going to see a couple of changes as McLeish couldn't hold on to that one either.
Looks like we've got another signature, a three-man sub about to come up for Victoria. We've got Holcroft back on centre for Queensland. We've got Morrissey running on for goal shooter for Victoria. And the ball is just being advanced up court now for Victoria to take it at the transverse line. Brown across court to Dukas. Steps on, knows that he's now got Morrissey back in shooter, throws it up to him. We've got Lefebvre re-entering the court, wing defence now for Victoria. The next one we might see in a moment is Whiteacre standing up.
Derek's back on in goalkeeper as well for Folau. Tell you what, these changes are coming faster than trains coming Southern Cross Station here.
Yeah, you've got to be paying attention to know who's on court, that's for sure. Acacia to Whiteacre, who is now on in the wing attack position. Probably, I guess you'd say, not the natural position for Whiteacre. Of course, goal attack being his normal position. That ball goes over the sideline. We're just going to hold time as the ball is rolled onto the far side court. Coming back to us now.
Just checking to make sure that we've got players in right positions and trying to figure out who's where.
Don't hold your breath because there'll probably be another rolling sub shortly. We'll see how we go.
I do love it. I think it's a great thing. I really do. It's a great invention for the sport.
Bounce pass into Armstrong. Colafella goes up, but the ball goes in.
I think the next thing we need to find is super shots for this. I heard it earlier today. I reckon we need to get them into the championships.
I know some of the players, strong mid-range shooters, would absolutely love to see that.
I think it'd be great to see, to be perfectly honest. I think the more we talk about it, the better it will be for people. We'll see scores go through the roof, even if we don't need them to.
Armstrong,
great work there by Brown. I think the versatility of this Victorian lineup is massive, and it's what we're seeing on show. We've seen players play multiple different positions. Battersby with a pass over the top to Armstrong. You'll get that to go. 26-41 the score.
Battersby making eye contact with the bench, claiming his vision to find Armstrong on that one.
Yep, they'll take it as a shot, but it would probably be, we could probably turn around and give it to him.
Big swing on that pass. Colafella stops it to getting through. Whitaker and Laverty able to connect that one through to Armstrong.
Colafella is absolutely upset with himself, the way both he missed it and this replay ball. I think the combinations just haven't worked for a little bit, although there's footwork call there for Victoria. Quick little give and go from McLeish with Whiteacre. McLeish can get this one. He's like, thank goodness for that. As we hold time, we're going to swap the balls around again. I feel for this reserve umpire. They've always got to touch the sweaty ball, and it's just not helpful for them. Surely we just get the towel out there and just wipe it off for them. Great work by Ladd to pull that one in. Battersby works with Morton. Lefebvre couldn't quite get there. Armstrong's been good in goal shooter since he's gone into that position. I think his rotations work nicely with Battersby.
Whitaker driving through, not used. It was McLeish looking for Keisha, but the ball goes behind him and out of bounds.
Very quickly on to the next roll for it too.
Victoria covering most options. Laverty able to keep control. Ball goes up. Obstruction called.
Tell you what, Cauliflower has got springs in his heels, I reckon. The way he gets up and down.
The athleticism of these boys is incredible.
Tell you what, this quarter's been 10-7 Queensland's way. They're really trying to make a dent in this lead that Victoria has.
Finding Battersby here. Strong hands over the ball. Gets the contact for another opportunity.
Held for a long time, as this one's going to be a throw in. Battersby again. As Queensland get this one back to 12 goals, the margin. Whiteacre feeding nicely through to Morrissey. Just a steadier to the Vicks. 2 minutes left to the third quarter, but Queensland have had the better of it.
Brown getting a hand on that one. Ball's gone out over the sideline. Queensland throw in. Holcroft finding Morton.
You're going to see something a little bit different from Queensland. Tia goes into goalkeeper. As they're giving away a bit of size in there. Derek comes off. So I guess it's probably try this now and see how it goes.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing the athleticism of Tia coming on court now. We got to see it earlier through the mid-court. So I look forward to seeing his speed and his verticality in defensive end. Brown looking long, throws it up, just out of reach of Ladd. Tia working off the body, able to put the pass off on the catch of Morrissey.
There's just looking over on court one, the Vicks are 33-30 up in the reserves comp against New South Wales. Morrissey finishes that one. .40 seconds left. Whiteacre with Keisha.
Yeah, Morrissey initially looked to set that screen for McLeish, able to then find himself open.
15-goal spread. Volume's gone up a couple of notches. Brown takes it. And they're going to keep it going. How about that for a nice one?
The Vic bench is up and about, cheering, opting for the reset. We've still got just 10 seconds left. Into Morrissey now.
Took a cheeky look at the time left as well. As Victoria hold on to it. It is 16. It's been a fascinating game.
The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today. The Get Active Victoria app is an easy way to step into everyday activity with videos on yoga, dance, low impact and more. Set your own goals and track your progress. Download the free Get Active Victoria app today.
Sally is your local netball administrator. She receives daily messages from her umpires on her phone and Facebook. Mary just messaged, and Craig, Sam and Jane. Struggling with managing umpire rosters like Sally? The Time Umpire software allows you to take control.au.
Hi, I'm Paul, General Manager at Strapdoor. Here at Strapdoor, we're committed to providing high-quality sports tapes that keep up with the demands of athletes around Australia without breaking the bank. Every roll of tape we produce meets stringent quality standards, ensuring all athletes can perform at their best with reliable support and peak flexibility. And because we believe in the value of our products, we're offering an exclusive 30% discount offer for sporting clubs. It's the perfect time to experience the difference Strapdoor can make. Follow us on our socials for the latest offers and updates. We're here to support all athletes and clubs' journeys. Join our community and elevate your game.
"15 minutes to go in the AMNA Championships for Day 3, and it's the Queensland 23s taking on the Vic 23s, and it is the Vics 46-30, leading the way by 16 goals. Michael Van Dorset, James Robbo Robinson to talk you through the last quarter of Day 3 action here in Parkville. And Robbo, it's been a fascinating first 3 quarters in the Vics, with the last four goals in the third quarter, and now the first goal in the fourth quarter have got a roll going very comfortably.
Yeah, that's it. We'll see if either team makes as many rotations in this fourth quarter to try different lineups or keep the legs fresh as we finish off the game. For Victoria, we've got Varland back in the goal shooter position. McLeish into goal attack. Lefferville wing attack. And Brodie in centre.
I think they got Morrissey back on to just calm the farm a little bit in that third quarter, because there was a fair bit of play that they weren't getting going their way.
Just establishing the position for the shot for McLeish. Short off the rim. Varland goes up for it. It'll be Queensland's throw in. The Queensland bench is happy with that result, of course. Strong driving out there by Tia. Ball is going quick. It's connecting to Holcroft. And now Battersby. Great transition by Queensland up the court, but could not get the shot to go in. It's King who's gone up for the rebound. Brodie connecting to Brown. We've got Dukas on the other side of the court, and Lefferville drives into the pocket. Flicks it up to Brodie. Varland just establishing where he wants to be. And McLeish taking a hit there by Ladd.
I think Ladd's been pretty handy in goal defence since he's been on.
This one missed here, but an obstruction called on Tia Tia. McLeish makes sure that one drops in for him. We've got a rotation for Queensland. It is Armstrong moving back into goal attack.
Attaway's back out there at goal shooter. Battersby takes a spell. Armstrong at the front of the circle. Let's fly. Can't get it to go. He'll get the opportunity again. And he gets that one. Just having a look around, trying to make sure he got the right players in the right positions. Statton's in at wing defence. Tia still in goal keep, as you mentioned, Robbo. And White is back out there at wing attack as well.
Yeah,
for Queensland.
Varland finds himself positioned by himself at post. Defenders split either side of him.
So Ladd works in with Statton.
Brown having a go at it. Called for the contact, and ball goes up for Armstrong here, establishing the feet to get as close to post as he can. Tough hands over by Dukas, but Armstrong finishes the shot.
That is a good finish from Armstrong.
Lefebvre had Varland out on a lead, so he turned looking for McLeish. Ball goes out over the goal line.
Probably should have gone to Varland, to be perfectly honest.
Would have given a safer option, maybe a little rush of adrenaline.
And then Varland can find McLeish on the cut through.
Yeah, very well said. Tia pops it up, connecting down to Armstrong. This is White in the pocket. He's got Attaway there. Difficult to find him.
They're still lobbing it into Attaway, and I think that's not the right move with Dukas there now.
Yeah, the long arms of Dukas. Tough to find the ball around him.
It's like go-go gadget arms at the moment with Dukas. As they're working back to the transverse line, they go again, and hands all over the place.
Making trouble of the pass. We've got Brodie out along the sideline, but it's Dukas to carry the ball through. Over to Brown. There's Brodie.
Great work by McLeish. Sold it up the garden path.
And he clears out McLeish. He's got the back space if they can get the ball up to him. But no, stopped there by Statton.
Dukas with a massive smile on his face. As King got the tip through. It's almost Dustin Fletcher-esque.
Good to see Victoria just take the time and settle that. Brodie connects into Varland.
Gee, Tia with a good hold too. And jump. Couldn't quite get it.
Here's Varland out of the circle. Re-enters quite easily over to the other side of the court. McLeish drops low as Tia's up in the air. Nice prop there by McLeish. Over to Varland. Great goaler to goaler.
Varland will finish that off. Queensland struggling a little bit, but just working hard to try and finish this game off. White with a cut and then a recut. Off the ball, Statton.
Yeah, just got to make sure that these leads aren't getting too flat as we finish out this fourth quarter. Very hard to get clear of your defender.
Holcroft into Attaway, leaves it for Armstrong.
He definitely took control, did Armstrong, once he pulled in that ball.
Tell you what, Brodie was putting his arms up in the air, asking for how long it's been. Holding onto the ball.
Rotation in centre position with Morton coming back on court for Queensland.
Attaway, middle of the circle, can't get it to go. It rolled around and said, no, sorry. Brock, you're not getting that one.
Great work by Brown, helping to bring that ball up, finding Brodie. Staten called for the contact, top of the circle.
McLeish from range.
And we're just going to hold time as the ball dribbles on from the other court.
Staten.
Finds the body instruction coming from the Queensland bench.
Adaway back to Staten on the transverse. White.
Ball goes up to Adaway. A few more rotations probably coming our way for Victoria. Overload setup on the centre pass. Lefebvre cutting through. Over to McLeish. Textbook overload centre pass. They've done well. Colafella coming on court for goalkeeper. Keisha coming on to wing defence for Victoria. Brody making it difficult. Ball is loose. Morton pulling it in. And Dukas tapping it away out of court.
What in that transition as well. Whiteacre came on a goal shooter as well for Varland. So there's your customary 3 changes per quarter. Well, per interchange at least anyway. So over on court 1, Victoria's gone out to a 42-36 lead over New South Wales in the reserves. Battersby's on at goal shooter for Queensland. Gets that to go.
I like that safe option of the feed from Armstrong into the chest for Battersby. McLeish just unable to pull that ball in from Brody.
They're really looking for McLeish, aren't they, on these overload centre pass? Whiteacre's leading to the spot where he's not going to get it. Selfless play almost, isn't it?
Yeah, great to be able to see the setups to the advantage of some of your teammates. Queensland finding it tough to work through the high-pressure defence of Victoria here. Streaming down now, though. And it's Dukas with another chase on a loose ball. Morton throws it up to Armstrong. Umpire establishing that they'll reset the penalty here.
As we're changing the ball again. Yep. What's that, 4 times this game?
Yeah, it's been a couple, that's for sure. And there's still 5 minutes 30 left on the clock, so we'll see if we get another one in the last few minutes.
Surely we've got to get one more.
Keisha working overtime, but it's White able to get him off his feet. Battersby drawing the obstruction up and in.
So Brody, fine Lefebvre. Keisha. Oh, great work there by Staten. There's a foot.
Loose ball.
I think someone kicked that along, to be perfectly honest.
Let it go, let it go.
Leading umpire deciding that it was contact on Staten initially. Maybe come out of his hands incorrectly by Lefebvre, but it still finds Whiteacre inside.
Gee, I'll tell you what, that was a fair leap from Tia. The Spring-Hill players is absolutely unbelievable.
Strong drive from White on that, getting the contact call. Ball goes up. The long arms of Dukas, but the feet too close, obstruction.
Don't mind Battersby in this goal shooter option. I mean, Brock Adaway's huge in what he's putting in there.
Tia went up for it.
Brody just tipped it.
Didn't allow him to get his hands to it.
And Staten even gives him a little low high five as he runs past. I love it. The respect shown from both players, unbelievable. Morton gets this one in. Colafella. So Armstrong will take this and flick it over the top to Battersby. Protected the space. Dukas long arm. Still not able to get there. Lefebvre. Whiteacre. Brody. Oh, quick
hands.
Oh, jeez.
Beautiful touch on that by Whiteacre. Up and in. You said it earlier, Michael. Nothing but net.
He's been
Gets another.
I don't think he's actually hit iron at all this afternoon.
It's a great shot. Beautiful technique. Armstrong looking in for Battersby.
Oh, that's a strong take on Caulifella. Goal for goal in the last few moments of this game.
Brody getting clear on that take. Throws a beautiful pass over to Whiteacre. Just 2 minutes 40 left on the clock now. Victoria up by 15, 56 to 41. And Caulifella coming out, keeps it in, throwing behind his back, but straight into the hands of Queensland. Queensland looking to call the sub, but the Victoria centre pass will wait. We'll see Falau coming into goalkeeper in a moment. Statten getting hands on that one, but called out of play.
McLeish gets that to go.
Now's the time for Falau entering the court in goalkeeper. Tia coming off. Falau in. Tough for him to keep balance there. Ball is low. Battersby looking for Armstrong. And it's a short pass, the umpire says. Not out of play, not out of play.
That's right. He's working that one out as he goes.
Yes, he can step forward. Ball goes up cross court to McLeish. Lefebvre a little bit stationary on that one, waiting for the ball to come to him. Queensland did well to get the interception. Keisha contact at the top of the circle. And it's Dukas able to reach his arms around to stop that ball coming through. Driving, and Statten gets in front of it. Keisha chasing. Ball goes high to Battersby. Just out of reach of Caulifella.
That Dukas played just a moment ago, not the pass, the interception, the way he was able to do that and just beautifully knock it away without even infringing.
Yeah, very clean the way he did it. Just 45 seconds left on the clock now. Ball going high to Lefebvre.
Whiteacre with a nice baseline cut. Gets that to go. Going to see Holcroft come back in to finish this off.
30 seconds left now. This is Ladd back to Holcroft in the middle. Armstrong running hard, but contact on Dukas. Battersby holding space with the defender on his back. Getting close to post. Couldn't get to go in. 10 seconds left. Two quick turnovers here by both teams. Both teams wanting to score, but not able to.
Oh! As that will be full time. Going down hard there was Caulifella. He looked like he rolled his ankle in that last play. Got up, he's okay. 58-43. Queensland 23s go down to the Victorian 23s by 15 goals. Robbo, it was an absolute arm wrestle for the first half, and Vicks did what they needed to do, I think, in that last half of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. They finished off the game incredibly well. It was a great game to be able to call alongside you.
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us. The Queensland has won that last quarter, 13-12, by my count anyway. What was a fascinating game. I reckon we might wrap it up. What do you reckon, Robbo?
Yep, happy to.
Happy to. Let's get out of here. Thanks very much for joining us on day 3 of the AMNA Championships. Join us tomorrow for day 4. We'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye for now.